Hello, my name is Corey Gerard, and I am here to talk about some different types of people in life. Like, like you have the serious types of people in life, you have the humorous types of people in life, and you have sort of the both serious added with a bit of humorous types of people in life. Now you notice the serious people are in and on the serious tip all the time. No matter what happens, it seems like they're just serious or too serious. Like they can have $1 million in their mattress and they still like on some serious tip. Like I'm like man, why don't you lighten up? Why don't you lighten up, girl? Smile. What's with you, woman? I mean, I'm hearing about good things that happen in their life and they're not showing any emotion. They sort of acting like Michael Myers with that blank stare to say all the way serious. Then you have the humorous people in life, and those are the fun people that we like to hang around because they like to, they bring a little bit of joy or a lot of joy to your lives. Like they crack jokes, and then they laugh at the stuff you say. They're like, hey man, let's go hang out. Let's go, yeah man, I like hanging with this woman. She be tripping out. And she make me laugh and make me happy. Cause hey, I'm glad that she ain't on that serious tip. And then that person might be over the top humorous and they might just laugh at stuff that ain't necessarily funny too. And then you have the type of people that are a mixture of serious and humorous. And they are like, it's a time for everything. It's like it's a time for work. It's a time for fun. It's a time for play. And it's a time for business. They're like that. And it's like if you want to be on a humorous tip with them, you got to catch them at the right time. Because if you catch them at the wrong time, they gonna be on the serious tip. Like you might go around the both. You might crack some jokes and then they're looking serious. They look at you and they like I ain't in the mood for that humor stuff. And you be thinking, but the other day you was tripping out. Like what happened to you, mother? You lose your job or something? Yeah, those are the type of people that there are pretty much. Serious, humorous, and a mixture of both serious and humorous. I guess personalities sometimes are conformed in particular ways that are shaped for those intensive purposes. So if someone had a pretty solid conditioning in which they are trained to be oriented as such to tend to their business and affairs and do not see any type of benefit in kicking back and having a good time and joking, then they are that type of people, I guess. And then there are those that they might have grew up in a household and they watched a lot of funny stories or funny movies and they had funny parents that cracked jokes and tickled them often, and they were like happy-go-lucky, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then you had the people that were both, just say they grew up in a way that they were trained to be one way in regards to a certain situation, but be another way in regards to that. Like, hey, I'm gonna be on a serious tip when I have to tend to serious affairs, but when I'm chilling out, man, I'm gonna let my hair down or take my shoes off and crack some jokes or hear some funny jokes and be a more pleasant person to be around. Yeah. And in a lot of cases, there are people that have it in them. Even the people that act too serious, you just got to bring that out of them. Like sometimes if you go out with them and hang and they get a couple of drinks, then they'll lighten up. And, you know, they'll be more witty and happy-go-lucky. And then there are like those psychotic serious, in a way. They get a couple of drinks in them that they laugh at any and everything. And those are the type of people you watch out for. Like for instance, you could tell a tragic story. Hey, man, this dude got ran over by a hit and run driver, and they bust out laughing. Ha ha ha. You be looking at him like, hey, that ain't funny. And you tell some other joke, hey, dude just lost his job. Or he just caught his wife in bed with the mailman. Ha ha ha, for real. Like, man, that ain't funny. Because that stuff can happen to me. It can happen to you, dog. You know. Then you got those that are on a both tip. And a lot of times you might have to bring it out of them, one or the other. Or just sometimes they can click it on automatically. It's like they have a natural instinct or talent for it. Like, hey, I'm in this situation, so I'm at work. I'm putting on I got my suit and tie on, so I'm gonna be serious to conform to this particular situation. Oh, I'm off work now. I take my tie off. I'm gonna trip out. Nah, I'm gonna act crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna call up the homies. And we gonna do some hanging. And we gonna definitely trip out like MFs. Yeah. The way I see it, hey, life is serious enough. So you wanna find your moments of humor. And as much as you possibly can there. Yeah.